Channel 2 News. Alex Oak, we're coming to you with a Zwift race. Um, Doing another voiceover because I actually have a mic now, um, but I muted the mic. So I'm going to provide a little commentary on the stage one. Flat is fast. We're on the Tempus Fugit course. Fugit? I don't know how to pronounce it. Fugit? Um, in the whatever it is, phase one. So the easier wave in the A group. Hot start here. It's about a 20-kilometer race. I had just previously done a short race right before this, like one of those all-out 8-kilometer, 9-kilometer races. So it's not fully recovered, but I want to stay here at the front of the group and just make sure nothing gets away early and ruins your race. Got a lot of ride-ons, raining down there. So we got some good camaraderie in the group here. I didn't see any names in the bunch here that I recognized. However, I do see a rider there in the draft kit, and I always just assume somebody on an esports team that they're going to be pretty good at Zwifting. So I always kind of like to keep them close by, and if you're near them, then you're probably in a good position, right? At least that's kind of how I look at it. We got somebody going off the front here, Casper Jewell. He's taking an early flyer. And that gap's going out a little bit here. But, I wouldn't chase this. We're super early into this race, and I bet that this gap should just fill in. So you just ride tempo, and there'll be enough riders that pass you and bridge this gap that little breakaway there just becomes one with the peloton again. You can already see it happening, right? So they're getting reeled in. Everybody's passing me, but I'm still in the group. I'm still doing nothing. My average power is coming down from the start of the race, so we're just kind of sitting in here. We're passing the banner here for the Fuego Flats. And we get our power up. And I got an arrow power up, and I use it right away for really no reason. Not sure that was the best use of a power up, but this early in the race, I just thought, hey, let's just use it. I'm going to get another one by the time it actually matters. So let's just burn it and make life easy for 25 seconds. I don't know how long the power up actually lasts. I haven't timed it, or I'm sure I could Google that, but maybe somebody could tell me in the comments. Again, guys, just starting out here on the YouTube channel 2, Alex Hoke. We're going to be coming to you with Zwift racing, real bike racing, and some good group ride content, and then perhaps some product reviews. So like, comment, subscribe. Do me a favor. It would mean a lot to me if I could see that you guys were interested, then I'll keep making these videos. But I mean, if nobody's going to be watching this stuff, then I'm just talking to myself, right? And I have a real job to do, and a family. So uh, yeah. And now I'm coming off the front here, and you can see nobody's ahead of us. I'm sitting first place in this group, and I'm going to try to drop back, ease back into the group. Oh, Saborin, I feel like I see that guy around on Zwift. I don't know if I've seen seen that name in real life. I'm not too sure. But hey, if you're watching, Mr. Saborin, you can let me know. Have you seen me around? Have you seen Alex Oak, Channel 2 News? Bringing you the most updated news, sports, and weather. Some of you may be asking, why Channel 2 News? Well, I started doing some kind of parody news reporting on Instagram, and when a big thunderstorm or there's a car crash or something you see, and I go out and try to do an on-the-scene report, and just having fun with it. So it just felt natural that I would make this Channel 2 News YouTube channel, right? But mainly it's just going to be sports. And if maybe I find something else that I feel like you guys would be interested in, you can tell me. This race really was just settled right in. It was pretty hard at the start for like 2 minutes only, 3 minutes. And this course is one that, it's pan flat. It's the flattest course in Zwift. There's really nothing in the terrain that's going to cause any separation. So you just have to watch out for guys that can sustain a large amount of power for a long time. And they're going to, TT away from you. And it doesn't look like anybody's really interested in doing that right now. So we're just going to watch and see what happens. And you can see how easy it is right now. It's just my average power has been steadily dropping since the start. So really just kind of soft pedaling. I like to stay towards the pointy end of the group. I don't like to be in the back of the group, which I find is also harder to hang on. But if you're in the back and you see somebody going off the front, like let's see that guy right there, there's a little bit of separation and you want to follow that, well, now you got to sprint all the way through the group. Sure, you're getting a draft, but you're doing an extra 10 seconds of effort just to get off the front. Whereas if you're kind of close, 10th wheel, 14th wheel like I am here, I can launch my attack, get a little bit of the draft, a little slingshot off the front, and then I'm covering that move if I want to. So just make sure that you're always in position. And again, going back to trying to pick riders out in the group, you know, like on Zwift, everybody kind of looks the same other than the kit they're wearing. So if I see somebody in a Zwift team kit, I'm just going to assume they know what they're doing, and I'm going to keep them close. It's not like on the road where you can, you know, look at the dude's calves and go, oh my God, that guy's got chiseled calves. Watch out for him. The telltale sign. You know, you can't really tell if anybody's actually fit or not. Everybody looks the same in a Zwift. Oh, and then there's a flyer off the front here. And we got some people chasing it, and I'm going to chase this move, or at least just make sure that I'm in the chase group, reeling it back in. Right? And if we drag the rest of the group with us, that's fine. But I'd rather not let this one or two people have a 3, 4, 5 second gap right away. So we're all reacting to that. There's whatever, 10 of us here. And then the group is being towed in behind. And that's that Casper guy again. He's off the front. Casper Jewel. He's at 4 seconds and not even halfway through the race. And I think we'll just kind of let him dangle out there, right? I'd be content to just let him get that gap and hopefully he burns himself out trying to stay away. Now you can see we're reeling him in now. It was a 4 second gap and it's coming down a little bit. So he's kind of out there by himself, but he's not doing himself any favor. He's burning matches. He's not getting away. He's not extending his lead. And 4 seconds isn't enough. 3 seconds now. So he's coming back to the group. If I were him, I would just sit up. You either go all out and try to grow that gap, or you come back to the group. Why are you sitting out there wasting your energy like that? And Amir, he says, let him cook. And that's what I'm saying. Let him cook out there. Let him cook. Yeah, you let him bake out in the sun. Well done, please, he says. Yeah, I am cooked. So obviously not hurting too much if he's able to reply. Let me get away. It is my dream to win. Okay, buddy. All right, you got to make it happen. Make your dreams come true. Dig deep. Here he is back with the group now. So he didn't get away, but Casper wants to win here. And we see our draft guy coming up there on the left, Staubuck. I don't know who you are, but I'm marking you. Inside of 8K to go now. Buddy says he's drunk, so he's been drinking and Zwifting. I don't know if that's true, but I guess more power to you if that's what you want to do with your life. It's New Year's Eve tonight, so going out to see some friends, but uh, I'm old now, so keeping it tame, low key. And of course, you know, you're getting your workout in throughout the day. I'm off on holiday, and I got to complete the festive 500 today. So I got to put in 60K today. I've done a couple races today. This one, and then a shorter one earlier that I mentioned. And then now I'm just kind of spinning on the trainer and trying to hit the rest of the kilometers I need. Virtual kilometers, mind you, but still putting in the hours. Had a bigger week. Last week did about 13 hours on the trainer, which I feel like is a lot for indoor. I feel like it's more intense on the trainer. There's really no dead spots. You're not soft pedaling or coasting as much on a trainer. You're just on there and you're doing efforts and you're pedaling constantly. And you can just jump into a race and you're, you know, you're off to the races, right? There's no warm up and riding to the event or the group ride. So I think the intensity on the trainer is higher than what I would be doing outside. You know, trying to ride to certain locations to do workouts or meet up with people. So although I might do more hours on the bike outside, I think 12 or 13 hour a week on the trainer is quite a lot. I'm aiming just to kind of maintain this year. I set a goal for 8 hours a week, which I think will allow me to make some improvements, certainly maintain. I'm trying to improve this year, and I took a bit of a break from cycling over the last couple of years, just mentally. Wasn't into it for a bit, and needed to just take some time away and reignite that passion. So I've been back on the bike since like June or July in this last year, and starting from ground zero again. And I jumped on the bike, and I honestly, like, I had a 225 watt FTP. Like, it was bad, and I was dying. And I thought, oh my God, how did I do these efforts that I used to do? And Within a couple months, I'd say by September, I was flying. And I made some life changes over the last couple of years to better my health, mentally, physically, and it showed. Within 2 to 3 months, I was putting out all-time best power numbers. I'm thinner, I feel better. So just watts per kilo and also just general power numbers. I was very surprised at how quickly it came back, and it wasn't by accident. Like, I worked my ass off, guys. But it was pretty motivating for me to see how quickly the fitness came back. I feel like maybe it's easier to rebuild your fitness rather than build it up for the first time. Maybe you just know what you're doing, or you have some sort of muscle memory, right? Muscle memory, cardiovascular memory, who knows? But my Garmin says I have the highest VO2 max I've ever had. I'm not going to tell you what that is. It's a secret. But things seem to be going good. So, end of the year right now. We still got a couple months of indoor training, and I'm hoping by the springtime that I'm going to be pretty sharp for the races, and just being mindful not to overdo it and burn out by training too hard in the winter. So just trying to stay motivated. I have a few goals. I want to raise my FTP and then trim up a little bit. Just lose the last couple pounds and see where I really stand come, April when the season starts. So we're 4K to go here. It starts to wind it up a little bit, but not much. It was still relatively easy. But you can see here it's stringing out off the front. And my buddy, my draft buddy here is coming up beside me, so we don't want to let him get away. I'm drifting all the way back. You can see some power spikes off the front there. And right here I say, okay, that's too far back. I'm going to make my way through this group, but not burn a lot of matches. And this is exactly what I wanted. I just passed 10, 15 riders. I really didn't try at all. And now I'm almost too far forward, right? This isn't really where I want to be, but there's still quite a bit of time left. There's 3 kilometers. I don't feel like anybody was going to take a flyer, but you never know. One guy is pretty far up the road, but I'm not super worried about that. You can see people are already starting to chase. We got Casper way up the road, 11 seconds. So I did not notice that. It seems like he slipped right off the front. And that can happen. So 2.5K to go. Buddy's got a 10-second lead. We're all still soft pedaling. We got to ramp it up if we want to catch this guy. "14 seconds. And he's typing and laughing. So this guy's obviously a strong rider. To be able to be 15 seconds ahead of the group and still have your composure. We're coming through the banner now. This course is going to finish up with a loop, and then we come back through this banner. So the blue banner is the finish line. We got 2K to go. I got a power up here. Okay, I got a draft power up. I'm going to position my mouse so it's right there and it's ready for me. I do have to kind of reach back for it. And it is on my left side, which I'm not a lefty. So just saying, it's hard for me. And here we go. We're going through the loop now. And it's bunching up big time right now. 3-4 watts per kilo, so nobody's doing anything. I think it's real slow here. Look at how bunched up it is. Nobody wants to do anything. 1K to go, 1.1, 1,100 meters. I got myself positioned in the drops now, so I am ready for the sprint. I feel like my cadence should be a bit higher than that. 90 is not probably the best place to start a sprint from. But it's coming up now as the speed increases. 95 RPM, 96, 97, 98. Okay, so we're in good position. 800 meters to go. $800 meters, I'm 13th wheel. Guys are launching their power-ups now. We're waiting. 500 meters. And a few guys start. And now I'm going. 400 meters to go. And I'm going all out here. Upshifting. Grab another gear. Grab another gear there. And I am, it doesn't look like it because I'm only doing 700 watts, but trust me, on the road, this would be more than 700 watts. And am I going to catch him? No. So I came to the line here. I got 6th place. Casper talked that talk, and he ended up winning. So kudos to him. He called it out halfway through the race, said he's going to win, and he did. He got caught, and he managed to break off the front again. So not bad. A 16-second win off the field. Kudos to you, sir. Channel 2 News. Alex Oak. Real Deal Racing. We're coming at you in 2025. Watch out. I'm telling you all now. We're going to be rolling up to that start line. 15 deep. Maybe not 15, but you know what it is. Watch out. All right, we're out of here. Channel 2 News, Alex Oak. We out of here. I'll catch you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Help me get going. I promise you, the quality of these videos is going to increase. I'm going to get everything working one day, and it'll be good for you guys. I hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for watching. Till the next time.